Children, we are learning the Merchant of Venice, Act 5, Scene 1. We stopped there where Jessica and Lorenzo having talk about, they are discussing about music. And Lorenzo is telling Jessica, if you are not having any interest in music, you have something wrong in your ways. That means there is no light in them. Their mind is full of evil, and it's like herbus. That means it's as dark as herbus, he says. And let's continue. Enter Portia and Nerissa on the stage now. Portia and Nerissa coming there. And that light we see is burning in my hall. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. Portia is walking on the way to her house, and from the gate they could see the candlelight or the lamp which is burning in the inside the house. So seeing that, Portia is telling Nerissa that, Nerissa, see that little lamp or a light which is burning in my hall, and that light is shining so bright, and this little candle throws its beams. Beams means the light so far. So she is comparing the little candle light to the good things, like a candlelight, a good thing which you do it on this earth, in this wicked world, the darkened world. The world is full of dark, full of evil. In that evil world, if you do a little good things, it will shine like this, it will show its light so bright. So she is comparing the good thing which we do on this earth is like a little candle which throws its beams far. And Nerissa is replying, when the moon shined, we did not see the candle. Immediately she is giving the contrast answer that when the moon was bright, we could not see the candlelight as the moon light is hidden, so we can see that. So immediately Portia is comparing with some other thing. What she says, so doth the greater glory dim the less. Yes, it's true. Where there is brighter light, the dim light will not be seen. So the greater glory will dim the less light. A substitute, she is giving an example. A substitute shines brightly as a king until a king be by, and then his state. So here she is saying that how a person who substitutes the place of a king will be shining in his absence. Once he comes, he will be not been seen. His glory will go. So like that. So it's when the big light comes, the smaller light will not be seen. The same thing. The same thing it happens. So greater glory will dim the less. And the next example she says, empties itself as doth an inland brook into the main of waters. How an inland brook, a small stream, will empty its water in the ocean, will not be seen separately. Music, hark, and when she is telling about and comparing the greater glory and less light and all these things, she could hear the music. Listen, hark, listen, there is music. Nerissa, it is your music, madam, of the house. Of It is from your house only the music is coming. Portia immediately comparing the music. Nothing is good, I see, without respect. Methinks it sounds such sweeter than by day. So she is telling Nerissa that things are not good in themselves. It's all made so by the circumstances. As it is night time and everywhere it is so quiet, so the music is better than which is played in the daytime. Silence bestows that virtue on it, madam. So Narisa is accepting, yes, ma'am, the silence in the night is increasing the quality of the music, the sweetness of the music. Portia, immediately she is telling how the music in night time is better than daytime. So she gives another example. First, how the greater glory dims the less light, how the candlelight shines brighter in dark than in the moonlight. So she gave an example like a king, a substitute of a king will have glory in his absence. The same manner now she is comparing the music. What she says, the crow doth sing as sweetly as the lark when neither is attended, and I think the nightingale, if she should sing by day when every goose is cackling, would be thought no better a musician than the wren. So she is giving different birds' name and the sounds which are compared. Here, lark and wren are the lark, nightingale, and wren are the birds known for its singing, and crow, goose, in their absence in the daytime when they make, that will be better. But if the sounds of the better singing birds among these, that will not be perfect. So what she wants to say, how many things by season are. So she wants to say that what a number of things all around us, and we have considered to be just right in the beauty. So it is right in the right place in right time, it has the beauty. So she is comparing, so and then she what she says, to their right praise and true perfection. So right time and right place, it will get the true perfection. And peace, oh listen, there is, be quiet, be quiet, she wants Nerissa, be quiet. She sees something and she wants Nerissa to be quiet, don't say anything now. Music ceases. Music also stopped there. The moon sleeps with Endymion and would not be awaked. Here, what he sees, whom she refers the moon, whom she refers as Endymion. Here, the moon sleeps with Endymion and do not awake. So, here she is telling Lorenza and Jessica, they are there in that position and don't disturb them. And she wants Nerissa to be quiet. That is the voice, or I am much deceived, of Portia. So he is facing the other side. Portia and Nerissa is coming from their back. So Lorenzo could hear the voice of Portia, and immediately he says that, I think I am hearing the voice of Portia. And Portia immediately says that he knows me as the blind man knows the cuckoo by the bad voice. She is confessing that Portia has the bad voice. My bad voice, like cuckoo, could be identified by Lorenza as a blind man who can identify the sound without seeing me. He could identify me with my voice. That's what she wants to say. Lorenzo, dear lady, welcome home. Immediately he gets and welcoming her. Portia, we have been praying for our husband's welfare. Which sweet we hope, the better for our words are thy written. So Portia is telling, making Lorenza to believe that they were there in the monastery. And we have been praying for our husband's welfare and for their good, and we hope they have been back in good health and strength. So our prayers are heard like that. Have they returned? So he is inquiring about the returning of Bassanio. Have they returned or not? Lorenzo, madam, they are not yet, but there is come a messenger before to signify their coming. Ma'am, they have not yet reached here, but I have received a message from the messenger that they are coming in the morning. Portia, go in, Nerissa. Portia is telling Nerissa, go, Nerissa, you go inside and give order to my servant that they take no note at all or being absent. Hence, nor you, Lorenzo, Jessica, nor you. So she is instructing all of them. She is instructing Nerissa to go inside and tell the other servants not to tell their husbands that they were out these days. And she is telling Nerissa and Jessica and Lorenzo also, you both also will not say anything to our husbands of our absence. About our absence, we will not talk. We will not tell about it. So there the tucket sounds comes. Tucket that Bassanio's coming is announced there. So Lorenzo, your husband is at hand. I hear his trumpet. I could hear the sound, trumpet sound of the your trails. And we are two. We are no telltales, madam. Fear you not. We will not tell this thing about your absence to your husbands. Don't worry. This night, methinks, is but the daylight sick. It looks a little paler. It's a day, such as the day is when the sun is hit. So she is comparing fully nature. So first she talks about the candlelight and the moonlight and then the music. Now she is telling about the moonlight is so bright. It's looking like that dull day. If a dull day, how the dull day looks, the same manner the night looks today. And she says that the night is so bright. Instead of saying that, what she wants to say here, because of the bright moon, the night is brighter and looks like a dull day, equal to a dull day. Enter Bassanio, Antonio, Graciano, and their followers. All three of them and their followers entered into the house. That means near the gate, they reach there. They are standing outside. Portia, Jessica, Lorenza standing outside. Nerissa has gone inside to instruct the servants, and these people also have come and joined them. We should whole day with the antipodes if you would walk in absence of the sun. So coming closer to Portia, immediately Bassanio also thinks of the same like Portia. See, tonight is looking like as if we are in the other side. So it means one side night means the antipodes will be day. So as if we are in the other side. It's look like a day only, so bright it's. Let me give light, but let me not be light. So Portia immediately talking about the light again. So all the connectivity you can see. So light, she says different light. Let me give light. Let me be a light. Let's show light to you. But let me not be light. Let me not be light in weight. What does it mean? Light, here she has the pun with words. What she wants to say that to be a light but not an unfaithful wife. A light wife is compared to an unfaithful wife. I will not be an unfaithful wife, for a light wife doth make a heavy husband. So unfaithful wife will be a burden to the husband. I don't want to be a unfaithful wife. And never be Besanio so for me. But God sort all. You are welcome home, my Lord. So God will sort all the thing. I wish you are good and we welcome you to our house. Besanio, I thank you, madam. Give welcome to my friend. He is introducing Antonio to her. This is the man, this is Antonio, to whom I am so infinitely bound. And I am bound to him. So I am indebted to him. So Portia, you should, in all sense, be much bound to him. Yes, you should, in all sense, to be attached to him, indebted to him. For as I hear, he was much bound for you. So I know that he has done great thing for you. Antonio, no more than I am well acquitted of. So, no, ma'am, I have been repaid for everything what I have done for him. Sir, you are very welcome to our house. It must appear in other ways than words. Therefore, I scan this breathing courtesy. So, I don't have words to welcome you in my words. So, I am breaking the courtesy. Please come. And Portia, Graciano, there, Antonio, okay. Now, Graciano to Nerissa. There inside the house, something is going on. By yonder moon, I swear you do me wrong. Graciano is yelling. And what he's saying to Nerissa, Nerissa, I, um, he is showing the moon, I swear to the yonder moon. I promise I'm not doing any wrong thing to you. In faith, I gave it to the judge's clerk. There, the quarrel is going on between Nerissa and Graciano about the ring which he has given to the clerk when they were leaving the court. So, they are talking about the ring. Would he were dead that had it? For my part, since you do take it, love so much to heart. So he is promising, I have not given to anyone, you are mistaking me. I gave it to the judge clerk. I wish he had been dead in some, it's not, if he is dead, it's good. So I must say, since you take it so much of heart to you, that means she hurt him like anything, and he is cursing the man who has taken it. Portia, a quarrel? Oh, already? What's the matter? So Portia is questioning both of them. What's the matter? Why you are quarreling? All these are planned one between Portia and Nerissa. But these people never knew that, as we also know, the readers know. But Graciano and Portia and Bassanio and Antonio did not know it. Graciano, about a hoop of gold, a paltry ring that she did give me, whose posse was for all the world like cutler's poetry upon a knife. Love me and leave me not. So he is taking very lightly, and he says that she is fighting for the ring which is very cheap and thin, and which is there it is written like love me not and leave me not. Just for that ring she is quarreling. Nerissa, what talk? You of the posse of the value? You are talking the inscription which is written, love me and leave me not. So you are talking about very lightly. You swore to me when I did give it to you that you would wear it till your hour of death, and that it should lie with you in your grave, though not for me, yet for your vehement oaths you should have been respective and have kept it. Gave it to judge's clerk? No, God's my judge. The clerk will never wear hair on his face that had it. So she is condemning him like anything. You have taken it so lightly, and you have not given any respect to that. You, when you were receiving it from me, you gave all the promises, and you swear that you will not leave it until your death. Now you have given it to a clerk's judge's clerk. and I think that he is the clerk is a woman, and he will and Graciano, he will, and if he live to be a man. So what he says that he will, so long as he lives to be a man, he will. And I, if a woman live to be a man, so they are fighting. You have given to a woman, and he says, I have given to a man. Graciano, now by this hand I gave it to a youth, promising. By this hand I gave it to a youth, a kind of boy, and he is giving the description about the clerk. A little scrubbed boy, no higher than thyself, not taller than you. The judge clerk, a prating boy, a chattering boy, that begged it as a fee. He wanted it as a fee for the clerical work, what he did. Uh, I could not for my heart deny it him. So I could not deny, I could not refuse to give him. So for all my heart, I gave it to a judge clerk only. Portia, you were to blame. So Portia is listening Graciano's explanation for whom he has given the ring. So Portia is telling, you were to blame. I must be plain with you to part so slightly with your wife's first gift. You have taken it so casually, the gift which you have received, first gift which you have received from your wife. A thing stuck on which oaths upon your finger. So, with the oath that is taken by you. I gave my love a ring and made him swear never to part with it. See, I also gave a ring to my husband, my love, and I also told him to wear it, and he also swore that, and he stands here. I dare be sworn for him, he would not leave it. I promise he never leaves the ring. I know very well that she is very confidently saying that I nor pluck it from his finger for the wealth. For any case, he will not take it out from his hands. That the world's masters. Now, in faith, Graciano, ye give your wife too unkind a cause of grief, and it were to me, I should be mad at it. So Portia is again blaming Graciano that you did a mistake and you did such a thing with your wife. If it would have taken in my life, I would be mad. So she is confidently saying. So hearing this, Bassanio standing side, and he is telling to himself, oh, what to say? Aside means telling himself, why I were best to cut my left hand off. If I would cut my left hand off, that left hand has cut off means it would be good. But there is no ring in my left hand. And my lord Bassanio, and sure I lost the ring defending it. So I can tell that I lost my hand, it is because that I was defending the ring, and that time I have this hand is cut off. Like that I can defend myself. If the hand is not there, but the hand is there, the fingers are there, and the ring is not there, how I am going to defend myself? How I am going to hide his truth? So he was telling to himself. Graciano, my lord Bassanio gave his ring away unto the judge that begged it, and indeed deserved it too. And then the boy, his clerk, that looked some pains in writing, he begged mine. And neither man nor master would take aught but the two rings. See, he is giving the reason for giving the ring to those people, clerk, and he is directly telling that Bassanio also gave his ring to the judge, and I gave the ring to the clerk because the judge deserved it and he wanted it, begged for it, and the same time the clerk who took pain to write the note also asked for it. We were helpless. We were having nothing to say, neither master nor me. would not say anything, and we had to give the ring. Portia, what? What ring gave you, my lord? Which ring you gave? I think. Not that I hope which you received of me. I think you have not given that ring which I gave you. Bassanio, if I could add a lie unto a fault, I would deny it. But you see, my finger hath not the ring upon it, it is gone. So Bassanio is accepted. If I could say any lie, I can, but I would deny it. See, I have no ring in my finger. It does not have the ring upon it and it is gone. Portia, even so void is your false heart of truth. Even so empty is your false heart of truth. Truth, if you say fully truth and it's all of vain, by heavens, I will never come in your bed until I see the ring. So she said that I will not lie with you till I get the ring. Nerissa also said the same. Till again see my ring, I will not come to you. Bassanio, sweet Portia, if you did know to whom I gave the ring, if you did know for whom I gave the ring, and would conceive for what I gave the ring, and how unwillingly I left the ring. So, where and when and how I did it, if you know, you will also tell me that you have done the good thing. I, when not, would be accepted by the ring. You would abate the strength of your displeasure. You will also, no, telling me to give that. Portia, if you had known the virtue of the ring, or half a worthiness that gave the ring, if you know the virtue of the ring, the respect you, if you know the respect for the ring, or respect for the woman who gave the ring, or your own honor to contain the ring, you would not then have parted with the ring. You would have defended it. What man is there so much unreasonable? If you had pleased to have defended it with any terms of seal, you would, if you had that zeal to keep it, you would have done it, but you didn't have it. To urge the thing held as a ceremony. It was a ring which is given on the ceremony. So it is a sacred one. Ceremony here, it's a sacred ring and it is given by your wife on the wedding. So you, how did you leave it? And Nerissa teaches me what to believe. I'll die for it, but some woman had the ring. See, Nerissa has taught me the good thing. If I come to know that the ring is given to a woman, I'll die. So Bassanio, no, by mine honor, madam, by my soul, he is promising and begging. No woman had it. So no woman had it. I gave it to a civil doctor, one lawyer I gave, which did refuse 3,000. That person who fought for my friend, and he took that, and he did not accept 3,000 ducats and begged the ring, the which I did deny him. I was denying, but he wanted that ring only, and suffered him to go displeased while he was asking for the ring. I didn't give, and he went with suffering, but I had to give it to him. So I was enforced to send it. I sent it after leaving. I left him, but I didn't give him. But when he was leaving, I had to give. So I sent it through Graciana to him. I was beset with shame and courtesy. My honor would not let ingratitude. It was almost ingratitude. He was thinking that I am having ingratitude. So to my honor I gave him. For my, by these blessed candle, so he is promising. So by this candle, I, blessed candle of the night, had you been there, I think you would have begged the ring of me to give the worthy doctor. If you would have been there also, you would have requested me or begged me to give the ring to that doctor, civil doctor, who did good thing for my friend Antonio. by saving him from the clutches of the Shylock's hand, by winning the trial. So Portia, let not that doctor ever come near my house. She is warning. Let not the doctor come close to this house, since he hath got the jewel that I loved, and because he has got the jewel, the ring he has, and that which you did sure to keep for me, I will become as liberal as you. So if he comes and if he wants me to be his wife, I'll be. So I will not come to you until I get the ring. Nerissa also telling the same thing to Gracia.